See, she's shaking the camera now.
The cat's shaking the camera, you guys. Jerk.
Sick of this. Dang. You ain't going over there and lick yourself. Nasty.
Hey guys.
What up, though? Hey guys.
What up, though? Oh, was it more? What up, though? Kind of ish.
What up, though?
Well, I didn't do the head.
You gotta do it. You gotta break your neck. What up?
It's just too much. Make the hat fly off.
I know they're gonna expose my fro underneath this thing. I ain't ready for the world yet.
Like,
I ain't.
clown. I love you.
Do you?
Yes.
Do you? Yo, what up, though?
Hey.
We back. Not a reaction video this time.
Yeah. Stop saying we back.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to stop.
Right.
We here.
Oh man.
All right, so what we talking about?
Okay. Last time we said we were gonna do a punishment for that one video that try not to laugh.
The one I lost.
Yeah. And we had said it was gonna be a slushie. So things have changed, and we're gonna have to modify that.
And for those of you who don't get what we meant when we said it was supposed to be a slushie, it was supposed to be guzzling down a slushie, like
Right.
taking it to the head, knocking it back like it's a warm drink. Getting the full effect of the brain freeze. Like that was the purpose of it all.
Not me, him.
It wasn't because it tastes good or nothing like that.
Right.
It was because it was for the brain freeze. It's a punishment.
Exactly. I was just gonna have one and like sip on it while he was having a brain freeze. But we're gonna have to modify that and not make it a slushie, because
Hey, stop messing with stuff. Thank you.
she just wants attention. So yeah, we're gonna have to modify it. It's too sugary, too unhealthy. The cat's in the corner.
And before you say it, I know I'm fat. I know that. I know.
Oh, you act like you ain't never had a slushie before.
I know that. But we get into why.
Right. It's gonna have to be. We're gonna make it a Powerade Zero. Just because that's healthier. We're gonna put it in the freezer, and hopefully we're gonna make it time it so that it becomes what we call science.
We just call it a science drink.
Because if
It's
I
just
don't know
cool.
if you've tried it, if you put a drink in the freezer, if you get it at the right time,
Gotta be the right time. Can't leave it in too long.
right, you just see it in the freezer and it looks liquid, like it hasn't gotten cold enough. But as soon as you take it out, it starts like forming ice inside the bottle.
You can watch it like creep down.
Right,
To the bottom.
and it's just so slushy and just cold.
That's
and
like a perfect
delicious, and oh my gosh, that's like the best time to drink them.
But if you guzzle it though,
yeah,
that's a brain freeze.
Exactly.
So she still wants me to get a brain freeze.
Well, that's the punishment. Come on, you came up with it. We got to do this. We already promised them that you were going to get a brain freeze, so we got to give it to them. This is the thing we do.
I was gonna drink a cup of vinegar instead.
No, I don't agree.
But she wants me to get the brain freeze. She wants me to feel pain.
No, it's just,
Okay.
I don't know. The vinegar might send you to the bathroom.
What?
So, anyway. So, if that's all you came here to find out what punishment, that's it. If you don't want to listen why, that's fine. You can just leave us here.
Right.
But
we got more to talk about.
for those of you who want to know why we have to do this change in our plans, is because we decided to go keto. We started yesterday. Today is Tuesday, August 10th. No, we didn't start yesterday.
We started 2 days ago.
Oh, the 8th.
Yeah. It was 2 days ago.
Really?
It was Saturday. Yeah. Today's Monday, right? Yeah, it was Saturday. We started Saturday.
Oh.
We started kind of going into it Friday, but then Saturday it was like
we're here. I just didn't remember it was the day before yesterday because I didn't cook. You cooked. And I just cooked yesterday and today.
You know what? My man's in the comment section of the Tony Baker Try Not to Laugh video said I look like Corey Holcomb, and that's why I'm going. No, I'm just playing. I'm gonna show you Corey Holcomb. He said I look like him. He was like, oh, Corey Holcomb doing reaction videos now? I was like, bruh, stop. Nah, I gotta lose weight.
Oh, I don't know who that is, but
I'll show you.
Okay.
I don't look nothing like that dude. Nothing like. He funny, but I don't look nothing like him.
Yes. So, there are many reasons why we chose to go keto. Well, keto-ish. The keto police would probably say we're not going keto.
But let's just explain why we going keto first.
Yes.
And then if you guys want to listen to what our plan is, then we'll tell you after.
Yes.
Right now we're gonna just talk about why we doing this.
And we're not doing it for the likes, for the views, for nothing, none of that. Like, we weren't even planning to put this out there, but yesterday we decided we should, just to keep ourselves accountable. Like, if more people know, if you guys know, then we'll have more to think about it when we're trying to, like...
It's embarrassing, man.
Yeah, when we're, like, having those doubts and those moments where we're like...
I want a pizza.
I was thinking about the pizza too. Oh my goodness.
We got frozen pizza in the freezer right now. But we just said,
no.
Let's go.
We're doing this.
Let's go.
That is mostly my downfall. And you know it. That I'll be like, no, but we still have pizza in the freezer. We still have this and that in the fridge and the pantry. And I'm like, we can't go keto because, we still have all these carb-filled foods, these sugary foods, and we can't just throw it away.
Listen, every time last year and the year before last, when I would bring up some sort of diet to her, every single time that was the excuse.
Yes.
Every time. We got all this food, we can't be doing this. And I would be like, well, we could always just not eat the food. Just give it to somebody else. We could just eat it on a certain day, like a cheat day. We don't have to eat that food. But she was always like,
we paid for it. We eating it.
Right. And we've never had it where, where we could just, well, at one time we did, but that was some years ago.
It was some years ago, but it was for some years.
Right.
And we weren't doing right. But we were actually eating better back then.
Better. There
was a lot of salad going on back then.
We even went on the Whole 30.
The Whole 30 was a hard
diet.
I don't even remember how much weight I lost. I think it was like 21 pounds in a month.
Know. Yeah, probably. Well, you were doing the Whole 30 and doing P90X at the same time.
Was I?
Yes.
I was also coaching football.
And I told you were crazy.
I was also coaching football. I was out in the sun, too.
Right. So, we haven't had it where we could just give our food away or where we could just throw it away.
Right. It's hard out here.
Right.
When we moved to this city, stuff got hard.
Yeah. So, that was my main reason because I was like, we don't have the money to throw away the food, and then it was also like we don't have the money to buy healthy foods. Like, that was always my thought. We don't have the money to go on this diet, any diet really. But I think we're proving we're proving me wrong. Because you were not the one saying that we don't have the money for it.
I've gone keto already. I went keto last year.
Yes.
For
a few months.
Like 3 months. And I lost like 40 pounds.
Yes.
In 3 months. I got it all back on me now. It's all right here now.
It was part my fault that he didn't keep on going because I didn't go through it with him.
Nah, don't blame yourself.
Well, I mean, I was kind of like your little devil on your shoulder.
Kind of were. I mean,
because I still brought in foods that he
was
couldn't
the
eat.
thing. That was the thing that got me. It wasn't that you were like, here, eat this. It was like
Right.
it was like I see you enjoying that pizza over there. You know what I'm saying? I see you bringing in them chocolates right now. You know,
Right.
you know I'm over here with this 98% cocoa chocolate, disgusting, and you over there just Milky Ways and Snicker bars and Mr. Good Bar. I'm like, nah, I want that. Give me that milk chocolate. That's what I want. And eventually, but it also came down to when I was in the hospital.
Right.
Because I was keto, mostly keto. I wasn't quite still keto at that point, but I was still doing pretty good.
Right.
And then when that happened, I threw all that shit out.
Well, it became harder because we couldn't even be in the house.
Right, I couldn't even go downstairs.
So I wasn't able to like cook because I didn't feel comfortable leaving you by yourself.
They don't even know about that.
No.
We never told them about that.
That might be another day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check back in for that one. That's
right.
going to be a story right there. I was in the hospital.
Yeah. I had to call the ambulance. It wasn't fun. Not at all. So yeah. So back to
why we're doing this. We got to track a little
Right, we did. We always do. We like to talk.
Poquito.
It's just been a lot of health problems. Like we're not like terribly sick. Like don't worry about that. It's just like we've been hearing about like family members having certain
diseases that we just don't want.
Right. And like I've evaluated, like really thought about like my family's history too, and it's like I don't really want that, you know.
And we're so fortunate to be, you know, as bad about the way we were eating as we were and not have anything.
Right.
Nothing serious.
Right. It's actually quite interesting when we go to the doctor, especially when we have to change doctors and we go to a new doctor, because they obviously have in their minds what they're gonna see in our results, our blood work, our weight, our blood pressure. And when the tests come back, or when they, you know, they put the machine on you and read your blood pressure, they're like, hold on, let me try that again. And
every time. You gotta get 2 blood pressure readings every time.
Yeah. Yeah. Because then they're like, oh, that's pretty good. That's really good.
Why is your blood pressure normal?
Right. Because they see us and they expect our blood pressure to be high.
But the thing is, she never really says it. You never really say it. But she just like me. I stress eat.
Yes.
And even though we stress eat and we know we stress eat, we still do it.
It's hard. It's a hard cycle to break.
It is. And in addition to that, the stress makes the weight stick. So it's like, it's just double the weight gain.
Right.
When you stress out. And
Like,
we've been stressed hard for the last 3 years.
These past 3 years, yes. And we've never really gotten so bad with our eating that we're like always eating fatty foods or our food's out. Like, if you see us, you think, oh, they're eating terribly. But no, like, we say we eat bad.
But it's only one meal. That's usually a bad meal in a day. Like, if there's going to be a bad meal.
Exactly. And it's not every day of the week. Like, it's like, at the most, it's like 2 days of the week. We've gotten as bad as like 3 days.
Let me tell y'all how I cook. I'm going to speak for myself right now. This is how I cook for both of us when I cook. It's a piece of chicken. I don't bread it. I don't fry the chicken. You know what I'm saying? If I do toss it in the skillet, it's with butter. Or it's with, like, just some vegetables. Like sometimes I don't put anything else in the skillet. I just toss the chicken in there and just keep flipping it so it doesn't stick to the skillets.
Right.
And some vegetables. Like I used to make a lot of pasta. Like a couple years ago, I was making pasta like crazy. But I ain't made no pasta in.
It got to a point where I was sick of pasta.
Right. And the day she said, "Can we have something other than pasta? Do we have some rice?" When the first day she said, I stopped making pasta.
Oh my goodness.
Because I was like, that's what I know how to make. You know what I'm saying? That's what I know how to make. I wasn't really like, I didn't know how to cook. Not
And
like that.
I always told him, I was like, you can cook. Like, you do know how to cook. You just have to be a little more confident in yourself.
No, I don't.
Yes, you can. You've been cooking more often now.
A lot of times I just be throwing stuff in the skillet though.
That's usually what I do.
I'll be in there playing chemistry.
I just, look in the fridge, look in the pantry, like, what do we have? What can I put together that can go together?
I'm telling you, when you buy butter, that makes it so much easier for me to cook
Some
something.
butter.
Because I can cut a piece of butter up, throw it in there, and when the skillet gets moisturized with the butter, I can cook whatever I want in there.
Good thing keto allows us to have butter.
Boom! On that. We don't just take butter and just eat it by the...
Right.
It's like a little slither of butter, that's all, just to get the pan coated. That's it.
Yes. So, my family has a history of, like, high blood pressure. Like, everyone, like, my mom, my dad, my sisters, my brother, they all have high blood pressure. Like, some of them even have, like, suffer from depression. They have to take pills for it. And then my dad had a stroke in 2010, I think it was. Another scary time. Yeah. Another scary time. Don't wish that on anybody. But yeah, so, and then your parents recently.
It's cancer runs in my family. Diabetes runs in my family. And high blood pressure runs in my family.
Right.
Yeah.
And I've been diagnosed with PCOS. For those of you who don't know, PCOS is polycystic ovarian syndrome. And that affects a lot more women than, like, know that have it. And it's a lot of women with PCOS have tried keto, and it has improved their symptoms. They've gotten better. They've even been able to stop taking medicine for it. And so that's why I'm also trying it, to try to see if how my body reacts to it and if it's gonna help with this PCOS thing going on. Because PCOS affects a lot of things. It affects hormones in a woman, and it causes like weight gain and infertility, and it sometimes causes like diabetes and heart disease because it causes weight gain, because it's insulin resistance. Like, it causes that stuff. So,
Which leads to diabetes.
yes. So, I would like to not get to that point. So that's why I'm trying it.
It's time.
Yes.
It's time. And I haven't been diagnosed with anything except anemia. Iron deficiency. I've had a vitamin D deficiency before, but I mean, we all have that at some point.
Right.
I might have IBS, I guess. Something, I do a lot.
Oh my.
Maybe I am Corey Holcomb. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, what it is, the reason why I am going keto again I'm not happy with myself. I don't like the way I look. I don't like the way I feel. I don't like the low energy that I have. I want all that to change. And that is why I'm going keto. Ultimately, all the other stuff, cherry on top.
Right.
But I want to be happy with myself.
Me too.
Like, I'm happy with my baby, you know what I'm saying? But I want to be happy with me. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to look in the mirror every day and be like, yeah, boy, I kiss you. I'd kiss you if you were a real person. But if you weren't just a reflection,
Anyway. Yeah. So, I'm doing it because of PCOS. I would like to get rid of the pills that I'm taking every day. Prevent all them things that could happen to me. And just also be happier with me. Feel better. Like not wanting to sleep all day, every day. Like, that would be awesome.
15 hours of sleep a day.
I wish I had that, but no, I don't get that.
There ain't enough time in the day for you to get that much sleep a day.
But yeah, just, I don't know, guess feeling better.
And
being happier.
Ultimately, you know, this whole thing is gonna lead to us being more productive in everything. Like, we'll be able to post more. We'll be able to do different things because we'll have the energy to go do different things.
Right.
Take the camera with us when we go. You know,
like right now, even like getting the motivation to like record is like, do we really have to do it today?
Even though we enjoy it. Even though we enjoy it.
That's the worst part about it. Like, even the things we enjoy to do is just hard to get that motivation going.
We have an announcement at the end of the episode, by the way, that has something to do with us recording. So stick around. Stay tuned.
I was not informed of this.
I didn't tell her, but we already talked about it. She'll know when I say it.
Yeah, so those are the reasons. And we are going keto-ish because we're not gonna do the crazy tracking and all that other stuff.
We're not going perfect keto.
Right.
Off rip.
It's what most people call like lazy keto.
You can call it what you want. If you the keto police, you can call it whatever you want. You can say it's not keto if all I care. But at the end of the day, if I'm getting healthier, if she's getting healthier, if we're getting healthier, you, huh? Huh? Alright then.
And I mean, as time progresses and we get better at it and we start, like, we get rid of all the carby foods in our fridge and pantry. That's the thing.
We've already spent all this money.
Right.
We already spent all this money on all the food we got. Her mom has given us food because every time we go visit her mom, she's like emptying out her deep freezer to give us food. And not all of it is straight up, you know, keto friendly food.
Right.
But we have it.
Exactly.
We can't just toss food out, and we can't afford to just give it away either because we're in a pandemic.
Right. And so, like, as time progresses, as we get better, as we get rid of those carby foods, we'll get more, you know, strict on our keto.
When that stuff's gone, it's keto.
Right.
No more ish. Until we reach our goals, and then it's gonna go back to ish.
So
gotta have a pizza eventually.
Right. Like, come on.
That stuffed crust oven pizza with the pepperoni.
Stop it. Just terrible.
Sorry.
Someone's hungry apparently.
I'm not hungry anymore.
Okay. Yeah, it's just, we're just gonna listen to our bodies and do our thing. Be healthier.
Doing the right thing.
Right. You know. Just making better food choices. And eating less carbs.
And we are taking you guys on this journey with us.
Yes.
And she said it's not a journey earlier. She told me, she said, it's not a journey. This is a lifestyle. This is what we doing for life.
Yes.
And I was like, bet. This is what we doing then. But y'all gonna see us get to them goals though. That's the journey that I want y'all to be a part of with us, you know. That's why we telling y'all. Y'all gonna hold us accountable. You know, if you see us in a month and you don't see no change in a month, and you know we doing this, we've been doing this for a couple days already.
Go on them comments and be like, yo, what the hell?
Like, y'all look the same. What is this? Y'all look the same.
Have you been eating carbs?
And the answer gonna be yes if we look exactly the same. Now, if you see a little difference underneath the chin or something, give us some credit.
Yeah, I mean,
Because it ain't gonna just like fall off of us in 30 days.
right.
This is gonna take time, like months of time.
It's gonna be a slow process, but it's gonna be a healthy,
It's gonna be a good process.
slow process that's gonna last a lifetime instead of just being a quick fix that is gonna come back.
Now for my announcement.
Because this is a very long video.
Yeah,
But okay.
that's fine. But they finna find out what this is, though.
Okay, what is that?
The announcement. We about to have a podcast.
Oh yeah!
Can't believe you forgot. We were just talking about this the other day.
What are we gonna talk about in the podcast?
Life, everything. Not just about us though. Like, it's gonna be a podcast where we keep up with current events. We're gonna talk about trending topics. We're gonna talk about something that might have happened to us that's like, what the hell? Like something crazy. You know, every once in a while we might talk about something that's just funny. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be a podcast, and we're gonna record it and post it on YouTube, and then we're also gonna have it on podcast platforms. We're gonna be on Spotify.
What?
Spotify.
What?
Spotify. Anywho, yeah, we got a podcast coming, and we don't have a schedule yet.
We never have a schedule.
We gonna get one though.
Really?
Yes, because you work at the same time every time you work. We know when we can record and when we can't.
I guess.
We love you guys.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Stay safe out there. We want y'all to prosper and be successful in everything that you do, and we want you to stay healthy, stay safe. I'm not drunk, I promise.
No.
Can't drink when you're on keto.
No,
If
you
you,
can't.
if well, you can.
Well, technically, you can.
You can, because sugar alcohols don't count. But you get wasted. Like, woo! You'll get jacked all the way up. Dang, why we telling people this? I need to shut up.
I don't know. You started.
Dang, wow, everybody messed up. Alright, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumb. Comment down below. And follow us on Twitter and Instagram. And we out.
See ya.